everyone, I decided to make a video about a few things today. I hope I don't forget them. Okay, first is my boyfriend took me to Walmart. We were just doing some shopping and he came up with this good idea that in order to, I had to use one of the little, scooter carts because if I walk so much, my legs get really wobbly and I feel like I'm gonna fall down. So he's just like, use the scooter. So I was getting the scooter and we were joking around about racing. And I was saying, oh man, this thing goes so fast, you won't even know. And he was saying, oh, wouldn't it be funny if you held a race and somebody would stand in the middle of the aisle of like Walmart or Target or someplace populated, and somebody would hold a flag and you'd actually have like a race like around the store. And I thought that would be hilarious, be like a flash mob thing. That would be really funny to raise awareness for multiple sclerosis, and when you see somebody using a cart that looks perfectly fine, and this is always in the back of my head, I always think, oh, people are going to be like, oh, what is she doing using one of those carts? That's for somebody who needs it. But I do need it, but on the outside I look fine. So, but I don't know, I always wanted to bounce it off you guys. It would be something you guys would be interested in. I think it would be hilarious. That it would be funny. Anyway, okay. So, my last video I talked about Interstim and going pee and stuff like that. So, I went in on Friday and I did the trial, and I went into the office, and they did it in the doctor's office. I went in and they put me on a table and they gave me some local on my bottom, like right above my butt crack. And they put the leads in. But I have a big butt. I'm not scared to say I have a big butt. And it jiggles and it moves. And before I even left the doctor's office, I could already tell that the leads he put in moved. Because they say you have to feel the stimulation in the bicycle seat area. And I was not feeling it in the bicycle seat area. I was feeling it in my butt cheek. And that's wasn't any help. So after, I think it was 4 days, I told him, I said, it's in my butt cheek. It's nowhere near where it's supposed to be. And he's like, okay, well, we can do the next step. And the next step is a stage 1 trial, where I go into, like, it's a big operation, and he puts in the real leads. He places them in the sacral nerves, and those are the permanent leads. And there's a wire coming out of my bottom, which connects to a box. I can actually show you the box. And had the stimulation. So I said yes to the trial stage 1. Anyway, here's the box. There's a 9-volt battery in here, and there's a bunch of like switches and commands and little things and stuff like that. And then there's these dials up here, and it's used just to, have the stimulation, turn it up, turn it down, stuff like that. So I went in and I had that done, and it was a surgery. And when I got in the operating room and they were putting the oxygen on my mouth, and I was like, I'm gonna fight this anesthesia so hard. I'm gonna fight it. And I was looking at him like, I'm gonna fight. You guys, you better give me some more. Yeah, that's That's how it, because I'm a big girl, and so it usually takes a little more anesthesia, a little more medicine for what I'm doing. But no, the guy got it right. I was out like a light. Anyway, back when they did the first trial, I was lying on the table, and having MS, a lot of you know that if you get any stimulation, from the waist down, like if somebody pokes you really hard with a pin, or um, you scratch or something, your leg jerks, he was putting in the leads in the beginning, and he gave me local, which I guess they used water for local, because I felt everything, and my legs were kicking and stuff, and the doctor was like, can you not do that? And I was like, I would love to not do that if I could. And it's just stuff like that. And okay, so I went in, got the permanent leads. That's what I have in now. I had to record all of my peeing, record the peeing, how much I peed, and if I cathed, how much I cathed. Let's see, all the numbers and stuff. And I guess I had it on too high or something, because I went pee 25 times one day. Yeah, it was a lot of peeing. But she gave me another setting, on the box, and it helped. So I called him today, and I gave him my numbers, how much I'm voiding, how much I'm cathing, blah, blah, blah. And he said I'm going to have the implant in. And I'm going to have it, like, fully in. No wires sticking out of me. No, nothing. So I'll make a video once I get... Pardon me. Once I get that put in and got and stuff like that. I think it has helped. Before any of this, I could not start a stream. Like, I could sit on the potty for like 20 minutes and not start a stream. And when they first put it in, I would start a stream, but I did not feel like I was emptying at all. And then so I started fooling with the box, and I fooled with it too much, and I was electrocuting my cooter, and I guess I had it up too high, and that's when I peed like 25 times in a day, and it was just crazy. So if you end up getting this, don't mess with the box and electrocute yourself, and it goes down my leg. The stimulation, if I turn it too high, or if I turn it on a certain setting, it will go down my leg, and my toes will do some weird stuff. Anyway, if you're interested in that, talk to your urologist. And you know what? Okay, rant time. What makes me really mad was my urologist, before I had this one, wanted in the very beginning, he wanted to put one of those, bags that connects to your bladder, and you pee in the bag that's connected to your hip all the time. He wanted me to use that, and it just blows my mind that I could have been stuck with the bag that I peed in and I have to empty, and I'm 25 years old, and I'm grateful that he was like, well, my new urologist was like, this Interstim thing could help you out lots, and I was like, sure, let's try it. What do I gotta lose? So I'm just really happy that I decided to put my foot down and say, no, I do not want a bag. And I ended up here, and I'm peeing so far, knock on wood, I'm peeing good. I'm peeing like a normal person, but I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. It's so weird to be so happy to pee normally. Anyway, okay, I'm just blabbering on now. So, Walmart thing, check. Showed you my box. I'm going in to have it put in my butt tomorrow. And I get the permanent one in. I think that's all. I think that's all. If I forget anything, I'll put it in the description below. Or that'll save me. Hopefully I won't forget anything. Anyway, thanks everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.